Oh, hello there. So that's Tiny. He's chilling on the branch. And this video is about, reading your body, about the body language of your Retic. So, typically whenever I clean up some stuff from the ground and I know that the Retic is spending his time in the hide, what I do is that I just top uh, hook train him, which is, which is like a gentle top so that he's aware that he's not being fed whenever he awakes. Uh, and However, once get to know your animal a little bit better, you begin to learn its body language. For example, right now, long tongue flicks and not really focused on anything. Um it's not hunting. You can clearly say it's not hunting. It's just exploring his enclosure. So I am actually quite safe to move my hand like that because I know he's not going to attack it. It's not going to think it's food because I had let him know before. I was spending my time with that glass open, so he just sniffed around and he ignored my hand, ignored it. So he's kind of like adapted to my touch. He's unbothered by my presence. I can stick that phone in front of him and he'll be fine. And yeah, I mean, once you get to know your animal like that, you don't really have to tap train him all the time because the likelihood that you're gonna be like attacked or something is just so low. So that's his high when he spends his time in. And I just want to tell you one more thing. Like this animal is like really inquisitive. So he has that large system of branches, and most of the time, whenever he wants to heat up, he spends his time over there between these two thick branches and that one stick over there. So that makes like a nice nest on top. However, he also has free heights over there. Uh, so here I'm kind of like playing with humidity gradients. So typically this side is a bit more humid than this side. So the animal overall has a nice choice between hot and semi-hot to colder to cold, from humid to dry. So basically, that's giving your animal a choice, and it really pays off. What I've recently learned. So hopefully, the next time you would see how this animal, how Tiny gets out of his cage, he climbs on my hand because that's what he typically does. Whenever I open the enclosure, I mean, he and I let him know that it's me who's there. He just comes directly to say hi. He often climbs onto me, so that's kind of a trust that you build between you and your animal over the course of training and the frequent contact. And by a frequent contact, I mean 3 times a week, maybe even less, but around 3 times a week, and of course not after feeding. So that's Tiny. So say hi to the audience, and thank you, and see you next time.